Hi, dear Chinese learners. If you are learning Chinese right now, here are some tips for you. I will divide the tips into 4 parts: pinyin, characters, speaking, and reading. Number 1, pinyin. So for pinyin, the most important thing is your pronunciation. As you know, in Chinese, we have so many words with the same sound, the same pronunciation, but totally different meanings. So it's 100% important to learn pinyin correctly. So you need to recognize every pinyin includes finals and initials and some typical rules for them. For example, the initial yu with the 2 dots yu, the dots will disappear when it meets ji, qi, xi. And another important thing is tone marking. So the first tone, second tone, third tone, and fourth tone, they will appear on different initials. It depends on the order of the initials. Okay, part 2, characters. Many people ask me if it's really necessary to recognize every single character. My answer is absolutely no. You don't need to recognize every character, no matter how complicated they are. But you do need to recognize some usual, some common characters like 我, 你, 他, 我们, 今天, 明天. But how to recognize them fast and well? For my students, we'll have a homework of writing the characters we have learned during the lesson. So after every lesson, they will receive a PDF like this. And my request is they need to write the stroke of the letter and write the stroke according to the order of the words, and then mark the pinyin in front of the character. So in this way, they can learn how to write the characters as well as how to pronounce the letter. And the third part, speaking. So most of you might learn Chinese in order to communicate with Chinese people or with people who speak Chinese or to visit China. So the most important thing will be speaking. So you need to communicate with people as much as possible. But how to practice speaking? This is a really, really important thing we need to discuss. As we all know, when we learn a new language, the most important thing of enhancing your speaking is practicing as much as possible. So it would be better if you can find a native speaker, like a Chinese, and then talk to him or talk to her every day as much as possible. And it would be better if she or he can give you some advice or some correction of your pronunciation or your choice of word. And the last part is reading. So all of my students, they all have a common problem, which is they can read with pinyin but not with characters. So in my class, I have found a way of combining the characters with the pinyin together, which is to show them the characters first and then the pinyin. Because when I show them the characters first, they have enough time to guess, to think what the characters are, and at the same time, they can learn what the characters are. And then I will give them pinyin to help them enhance their memory of the characters. Here I will give you an example of a real lesson for those who are interested in my Chinese lessons. For example, here is a PPT for one of my students. So first, we will have a review of our last class, and this is her homework. And we talk about the characters and which one is the correct one. And then we have a brief review of our last class, and then we will move on to our next class. And the first part is our pinyin. So this is the differentiation of GTC, and then some practice, and then some practice again. So next part is the characters. So here are some strokes of the characters, and here are some typical characters. And then we will move on to the new words. So here we'll learn about 12 new words along with the pinyin, and then we will have our grammar. So here in this class, we'll learn 3 grammars. Number 1, 了 and 不想 and 在旁边. And in the end, we'll have a short passage where we can review all of the grammars, the new words together. And at the end of this video, we'll also have a little surprise. So for those who are interested in my lessons, you can send me the message in Xiaohongshu, and then you will get 20% discount of your Chinese lesson. Spots are limited. Grab yours before they're all gone.